Here's another answer to your Ask Me Anything question. As we focus specifically on the spiritual gifts, the gifts of speaking in tongues and prophecy was the majority of our discussion. And somebody asked the question about speaking in tongues. They said, is it possible that this might not be spiritual at all, but some kind of psychological thing, some kind of psychological trick? And this is a yes or no question. So I'm just going to give you a yes or no answer. Is it possible? Yes, it's absolutely possible. In fact, it's not just possible, it's likely in some people or in some circumstances that speaking in tongues is not spiritual in nature for them, as much as I want to be considered part of the crowd that speaks in tongues, so it's psychological for them. Or maybe I've been taught that I'm not as much of a Christian, or I don't have as good of a standing with God as others who speak in tongues. God forbid that somebody's ever heard that, but I know for a fact preachers have said that to their audiences. And they just want to be part of the crowd. They want to make sure that their relationship with God is as good or is the same level as everybody else's. So for them, it's not spiritual, it's psychological. I even think that there are people that are trained, and I mean trained, they're taught to repeat these syllables in this order really fast. And if you keep doing that, then you're speaking in tongues. And anything that a human being can tell you how to do would not equate to the spiritual, supernatural gift from God. So even that would be psychological in nature. Is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible. How often does that happen? Well, no man on earth could possibly answer that question. Only God in heaven would know that. But is it possible? Yes. And have I heard language that sounds like that from preachers? Yes. Have I even heard people who are using that kind of psychological language to justify this spiritual thing that they're shooting for? Yes, unfortunately. Thanks for your question.